Whatever you constantly and consistently think about will eventually manifest or come to pass in your life. It's impossible to spend time on a day-to-day basis constantly and consistently thinking about anything and not expect it to eventually manifest in your attitude, your behavior, in your relationships, and how you deal with others. Is going to manifest. You can't plant an apple seed and expect to get a pear. You can't sow into the soil of your mind negative, destructive, depressing, discouraging thoughts and expect anything other than what you have planted into the soil of your mind. Every one of us are sum total of what we constantly feed upon with our thoughts. What we constantly, consistently, day in and day out, think about. We're the sum total of what we're thinking about on a consistent and constant basis. And because of this, that means the mind must have a guard. There must be a guard at the door of the mind, the entrance of the mind. There must be someone standing guard. There must be someone saying, this thought is welcome. No, this thought is not welcome. There must be someone saying what enters and what has no place here. You must be that individual. You must be the one that will stand guard, that will stand at the door of your mind and decide what you allow in and what you will not welcome. But in order to be a good guard, that means you must be conscious of your thought life. That means you must be conscious of the thoughts that are trying to make a way into your mind, and you decide whether those thoughts are welcome or whether or not you want to reject them. That is just one function of a good guard. As a guard, you also have to take inventory of the thoughts that are in your mind at present. As a guard, sometimes you have to do some house cleaning. Something can be going on inside of the mind that's not productive, and that means that those thoughts must be evicted. They must be eradicated. They have to be put out. They're no longer allowed to take up residence. They can't abide there any longer. And once you put out certain thoughts, evict certain thoughts, evict certain attitudes, most of the time you're going to have to do some cleanup. Because when something is dirty, something is out of place, when something is left unchecked and it's created a problem, most of the time it leaves stuff behind that also needs to be cleaned up. And that is part of your function as a guard for your mind. Do some mental cleanup. Take some mental inventory and see what's going on in your mind. Investigate and see what thoughts you're entertaining on a consistent and constant basis. And then make a decision as to whether or not these thoughts are doing anything productive for you. And if you come to the conclusion that these thoughts are unproductive, without any hesitation, evict them. Remove them from the premises of your mind. Cast them out. Put them out. Lock them out. And refuse to allow them entrance any longer. Because whatever you consistently and constantly think about will eventually manifest in your life. So this leads me to the conclusion of this subject and topic. If you desire to manifest some things in your life and you don't see any of those things manifesting or coming into fruition at this point, you can do something about it. First, you must be honest with yourself and ask yourself a question. Ask yourself, what are you thinking about? What thoughts are you feeding into your mind that will produce and manifest the fruit that you desire? What are you thinking about? Are you giving your mind thoughts that will build and support, or that will help develop or bring in fruition what it is you desire to manifest? You can't be thinking about going right and all we're desiring to go right, but all your thoughts are thinking about going left. You must find the right frame of mind, and the right frame of mind comes with what you're thinking about. Your thoughts must be in harmony with what you desire to manifest. Remember, whatever you constantly and consistently think about will eventually manifest in your life.